Hi, this is Donna Taggert, the dietitian for Department of Aging and Human Services. So March is National Nutrition Month. It was founded back in 1980 by the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics to help people become more informed about better food choices to hopefully develop healthier eating habits. By the way, March 13th this year is National Registered Dietitian Day. So if you see a dietitian out and about, wish her or him a happy RD day. So anyway, how do we keep eating healthy when we have these great plans and we all of a sudden get it all messed up because we're eating out on the run all the time? As now a lot of us are retired, we have more time to be out and about, traveling, and notorious fast foods, different restaurants, notorious for sodium, fat, calories. So how can we keep ourselves on track? Well, first of all, if it's just a once in a blue moon that you're doing this, don't worry about it. Enjoy the meal, go on your day, get back on track when you get home that evening or whatever the next day. But if a lot of you are, like I said, traveling a lot of meals on the run, meeting friends for lunch, for dinner, it can become a problem if we don't address it. So here's some of the things we can do. First of all, think ahead and plan. If you know you're going to a certain restaurant, they have a website, many of them do have nutrition information about what they serve, you can sort of plan it, figure out what you want to do. If you're just kind of running, doing errands, you're not sure you're going out to eat, this is what I do. I keep a little emergency kit in my car, all non-perishables, because honestly, if I don't use it, I'd forget about it. If I put some fresh fruit or something in it, and 2 weeks later, I'm like, what is that smell in my car? So these are all non-perishable things, but good, healthy things to keep you okay till you can get home and not maybe stop at, say, Starbucks and get one of those foo-foo lattes with lots of, calories and a lot of added sugars, or a smoothie. This will help you do okay till you get home. So always keep lots of bottled water. Doesn't matter if it's chilled, it's good, even if it's warm if you're thirsty. I also keep this flavor enhancer. This is one. There's lots out there. This is Stir. It has real fruit in it, and it has stevia for a little bit of sweetening. Squirt a little bit in, and it makes the water taste really good. Cheaper than buying a drink out someplace. And again, number one, added sugars for most people are coming from those sugar-sweetened beverages, sodas, stuff like that. So anyway, that's in there. Can't put fresh fruit in there because, like I said, if I don't eat it, 2 weeks later, I'm like, what is that smell? So I keep these, courtesy of my granddaughter, introduced me to these little applesauce packets. They're great. Just unscrew it, squirt, and you can eat it. It's no added sugar and nice little sweetening, help you feel satisfied and less likely to stop and get a donut from someplace. And then these are prunes that are packaged. Always good thing to have nuts, very satisfying if you're starting to get hungry, and powerfully packed with lots of good nutrition. So these are good too. Also, if you're thinking, for me, I'm like, I'm not gonna make it, I gotta stop. More tempting to stop at a fast food, I carry this little thing. This has some little peanut butter to-go things, and these are Wassa crackers. I love these. There's very low sodium, no added sugar, whole grain, and they're very satisfying. I just use some peanut butter on it, and it really can hold me over until I get home. So other things, in here I have, a knife for my peanut butter and stuff, and a hand sanitizer, of course. You can make up your packs any way you want. But these are the things that I have found that help me. Sometimes I have like a little nut bar in there or whatever. But lots of things that will not go bad if you don't ever get around to them. If you're traveling on the road, a cooler, and if you're staying in a hotel, fill it up with ice every morning. Then you can put your perishables. You can put cheese sticks. You can put yogurts, hummus, hard-boiled eggs, fresh fruit, all kinds of stuff, and not have to worry about it. So anyway, let me put this out of the way. You can all do whatever you want, but that has been a helpful thing for me. Also, if you're going to a restaurant, you've looked up their menu, there's little hints of things that can kind of indicate that it's going to be higher in fat. The terms are like, let's say, batter fried, pan fried, buttered, crispy, breaded, creamed. They're all indicating that they've been prepared with extra fat. Even if you're picking something that's grilled, often they will add fat to it to make it more tasty or whatever. So restaurants, it's hard to really keep that down. But here's some hints when you're at the restaurant. One thing, I love those tortilla chips at Mexican restaurants. They bring them and you eat them like crazy. Ask the bread or the chips, ask the server if they can bring it right when the meals come in. Then you can have a few and enjoy them, but you haven't filled up too much with them. Begin with a soup or salad. Salad's great. You can ask for no cheese or bacon. Obviously, that's going to add a lot of extra fat and sodium. You put the dressing on the side. It's going to help you fill out, help you get those 9 to 11 servings of fruits and vegetables you need a day. Soup, another kind of a problem if you're trying to watch your sodium. Most soups are very, very high in sodium, but they do help to fill you up. Try child-sized portions, or if you're lucky enough to have somebody along with you who likes the same thing, you can split it, ask for a to-go box and put it in right away, your half, to take home, so you're not tempted as you sit there talking, eating more and more of what you're having. Get lots of steamed vegetables, salads, maybe a large salad with grilled stuff on it. Buffets are great to get lots of fruits and vegetables, but they're also not so great because you tend to eat a lot more at buffets than you would if you're in a regular sit-down restaurant. Pizza, consider a veggie pizza or meats that are lower in fat, like Canadian bacon or chicken or shrimp. Desserts, share. Always good. And you know what? If you get a bunch for the table and everybody passes them around, you take 1 or 2 spoonfuls or forkful, your brain says, this is so good, and is satisfied. It's really that we just continue to eat it because it tastes good, but we don't really need that for our brain to be happy. If you go to sandwich shops, try to find whole grain breads or tortillas. Again, the sodium is kind of a unified thread through all this. There's a lot of sodium when you're eating out, and that can be a problem. All your lunch meats at sandwich shops are going to be high in sodium, but at least you can choose the lower fat ones. Top them with lots of vegetables, ask for the mayonnaise on the side. There's lots of little hints that you can do. If you're getting chips or fries, again, maybe ask for a side salad or share. Again, you don't need to eat all those fries that they're putting on your plate. Breakfast, again, sodium is a big issue. Most of breakfast items have a lot of sodium in them, but watch for sizes of things like the muffins, croissants, biscuits. Usually 2, 3 servings in one of their offerings. So be careful with that. Watch for smoothies. A lot of added sugar in some smoothies. If you know you're going to have a smoothie, kind of prepare yourself ahead of time. Look up the places where you get a smoothie and find out which ones are less added sugar, and have a few written of your favorites so that you know which ones you should pick and not be caught unaware of what you're doing. If you're traveling, again, taking that cooler is really helpful. Convenience stores and gas stations like Wawa, 7-Eleven, Sheetz, they all have like healthy things to choose from. You don't always think of that, but I know when I've gone into Wawa, in that center section, there's fresh fruits, there's veggies and dips, there's hummus, there's hard-boiled eggs. There's lots of choices, fresh fruit and stuff like that. So going to be more expensive than if you've thought ahead of time and packed it and brought it along with you, but still better choices than perhaps something high in sodium or fat from any of those. So anyway, it's not impossible to eat healthy on their own, but you have to be thinking about it, be mindful. There's going to be a PDF at the back that you can print out if you want with lots and lots of tips on what to do, a whole month's worth of tips, in fact. And hopefully that will help you. Next month we're going to talk about how to eat healthy for our eyes. That's really important as we age, and a lot of age-related macular degeneration that people have. And so in the meantime, happy Nutrition Month. Eat healthy and enjoy, and I'll see you back here next month. Bye.